Hi Libra, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-May 2024 love reading. Thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works, look at the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's where bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is Pisces energy here, and it could just be saying that in the past you might have actually been a little bit more focused on yourselves, maybe working on achieving your own goals, your own dreams, and could have definitely been more of a work-related thing for a lot of you, given that this energy is sixth house for you. But yeah, that's what I see with that. All right, past energy on their side, we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, to me this could just be saying that they actually were looking forward to spending a lot more time with you, so we could see that there's a bit of a contrast in the energies there, where like I said, it seems like you might have been a little bit more self-focused in the past, whereas this person seemed to want to have the two of you pairing up a lot more often. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the Seven of Staves. So this is Leo energy here. And yeah, it could just be saying that maybe you're coming to that realization too, right? That maybe you're thinking, okay, this person just seems to be coming on a little bit too strong, right? Maybe you're finding them to be a little bit too demanding for your liking, where, again, like I said, maybe they just want more of your time than you're able to spare right now. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Three of Swords. So this is actually a Libra energy here, but yeah. Beyond that, this really looks like, what I'm getting from this is this could just be someone who might be pretty, like, the jealous type, basically. So if you're not spending time with them, they might start to assume that there's someone else in the picture, which that definitely doesn't seem to be the case here. Like I said, it seems like you guys have been just more focused on an individual journey at this time. But I think this is saying that they might view it that way and then might take a bit of an accusatory tone toward you, things like that. So something to watch out for there. All right, and future energy on your side, we have Fortune. So this is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot, which is actually a Jupiter energy. And this makes me think of the fact that toward the end of this month, we're actually going to have Jupiter move into Gemini. So that'll be going into your 9th house. So could just be saying that during that time you might be getting a lot more signs and synchronicities as far as what you should do regarding the connection. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Alright, and future energy on their side, we have the Star card. So this is Aquarius energy here. And really what I'm seeing with this could just be saying that if, for whatever reason, it seems like, even though, like I said, you seem to be more individually focused, and it looks like you were setting boundaries with them with the present, because they were coming on a little bit too strong, seeing that energy in the future doesn't necessarily show me that you're leaving the situation. So this could just be saying that maybe they might come to a realization that, okay, maybe they were handling things in a less than ideal way in the past, but then they might feel like, okay, well, it looks like Libra's still sticking around, so they might really feel like they'll have a level of comfort that, they can work through their issues and, still be able to count on you. Now, whether or not you agree with that, right, that's a whole other story, but it looks like that's how they're going to be viewing it in the future. All right, on the bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is Scorpio energy here. And yeah, it could just be saying that for some of you, you're really just not sure what you want to do around this connection. So that's where getting those signs and synchronicities coming through for you guys in the near future could help you figure that out. But yeah, that's kind of what I see with that, where you're like, like I said, maybe you just feel a little bit torn, because maybe on the one hand you do feel the attraction, but then if you feel like you have to focus on your own things for a while, you might not like necessarily the way that this person handles that, right? So But at the same time, you might still find yourself thinking about this person. So let's say you're still trying to figure out exactly how you feel toward the connection as well. All right, bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Hermit. So yeah, this could just be one of those things where it could just be saying that maybe they do tend to keep to themselves quite often, but at the same time, I feel like there's like deep feelings there that this person has, and they might not always just express it in the most healthy ways, you know. But that's what I see with that. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. Just gonna pull a single card from this deck. Alright, so nothing's coming up, so what I'll do is just put the deck down and give you a few seconds to tune in and we'll just pull a card, alright? Okay, we'll take this card here to get this out of the way. And next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So same situation, just going to pull a single card from this deck and then we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. Got one there. Right, just making a mess over here. But from the Messages of Oracle card, we have Healing. Okay, it says old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So yeah, at the very least, to be fair, like it seems like you guys are pretty stable on your side, so it looks like that could be more of a thing that this person's going through, and then that could be what that star card is pointing to, where they might come to that realization as well, which is definitely a positive, right? But as far as timelines and how patient you would be with that, that's a whole other story. And from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Mending. There's the artwork, and the number's 52. Yeah, so interesting to see this here combined with that and what we were talking about with the star card. So for some of you, maybe it's just one of those things where they might have a bit of a blow up or something like that in a moment, and then through that might be what snaps them out of it, and then you guys might be able to move forward in a healthier way from there. But we'll see if the message from the card points to that as well. All right, the relationship message says you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So yeah, could this be one of those things where, now that I think about it, seeing that you guys both have major arcana in the future, this could be one of those things where maybe you guys, like I said, do have some kind of an issue that seems to bubble over rather, and then it looks like it could just be saying that maybe there's something to learn from that, right? So even if you guys do spend some time apart from each other, it looks like you would be meant to come together, even if it's just for the sake of closure, right? So versus necessarily getting back together. But yeah, that's what I see with that. So definitely a bit of an interesting reading, but for those of you where that is your situation, hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.